name's Claire Lane and I'm the founder and CEO of a charity called Save Our Supplies. We take all the clean medical supplies that no longer meet Australian standards and send them to vulnerable communities in need and to developing nations. I'm currently in Darwin at the National Nurses Forum. About a month ago, I was named as one of the finalists for the National Nurse Trailblazers Award. Today, I was actually named the Nurse Trailblazer for 2022, which is something I could only have ever dreamt would have ever have happened. And I think it's absolutely amazing, and it's awesome that the ACN is actually shining a light on all the innovation that nurses are doing.
And now it gives me great pleasure to announce, and please give her a round of applause, the 2022 Health Minister's Award for Nursing Trailblazer is Claire Lane. Congratulations, Claire. The environmental impacts of medical waste have been of increasing concern.
I think the recognition that comes along with the Trailblazers Award is amazing. It shines a light on what we actually do, and for my personal case, it shines a light on how easy it is to change something within the healthcare system and how valuable it is. After being recognised as a 2022 Trailblazer, I hope that the government's going to start paying attention to what it is that I'm doing, and I'm hoping that they can start to change the healthcare sector and what it is that we do with the clean and usable medical waste. I want to show them that it's quick and simple to implement, and also I want to show them how much we save. For example, last year we saved $1.2 million worth of supplies and we've redistributed them to communities in need free of charge. We've sent our supplies all over the globe. Currently, our next shipping container is on its way to East Timor. During the crisis in Ukraine, we redirected our supplies there. During the crisis with bushfires in Australia, we redirected our supplies to the Australian wildlife charities. We've also sent our supplies to places such as Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Cambodia, Ethiopia, and there's many more. As well as the humanitarian impact of our charity, we also have the environmental impacts that we have a bit closer to home. Since we started back in 2012, we've saved approximately 35 tonnes of CO2 emissions and tonnes of usable medical equipment ending up in our landfill. I started my career back in 2008 as an enrolled nurse working in theatre. It was quite early on in my career that I saw the extreme wastage within our hospitals. So I started Save Our Supplies back in 2012. Although I started it back then, I wasn't actually able to put too much effort into it as I was finishing my bachelor's degree and I had young children. So once they were old enough to go to school, I had a bit more time to focus on it. Now we work out of the Rotary and I go there every week to help sort out things with them, and then they help us send our supplies off internationally. My dream for SOS is to have our bins in every hospital in Australia. I want it part of every workplace policy that nothing clean and usable gets thrown away and everything that can be used goes in our bins. I also want the government to put it part of the public hospitals policy legislations, so the same thing in those hospitals. So one day we will be in every hospital in Australia and nothing usable will ever be thrown away. It's not completely about the recognition from these awards. I think it's really important for nurses to be at the table and in the policy making decisions, because the nurses are the backbones of the healthcare sector, and without nurses it won't run properly. We're on the ground, we know what's happening, we spend the longest times with the patients, and I think that the nurses will change the way that the healthcare sector is run.
Congratulations, Claire. The environmental impacts of medical waste have been of increasing concern, particularly as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has significantly increased the amount of waste generated in delivering healthcare. This award serves to highlight how each nominee has used their nursing leadership and experience to identify a problem, then work out a solution to deliver better healthcare for the people who need it. It makes me very proud to shine a light on these fabulous trailblazers who represent some of the innovative practices of Australia's nurses and midwives. It's these projects and others which make sure our health system is more accessible, relevant, safe, and fit for purpose now and in a sustainable future.